even your prayer life will reduce. Because whenever you're going through something, you just say, God, okay, well, just give me grace. Like we'll pray when we finish. Just give me grace. I know you're at work here, not the devil. That's the MO of the devil. How did we get there? Turn with me, please, to Romans 6:23. Romans 6:23 is technically the New Testament version of Genesis 2:17. I'll read verse 22 with it. But now be made free from sin and become servants of God, you have your fruit unto holiness and the end, everlasting life. For the wages of sin is death. That's what God was telling Adam and Eve in Genesis 17, That the day you eat of this tree, you are going to encounter two types of knowledge. Can you imagine? In few verses, after they ate from this tree, there was murder committed. Listen to me very carefully, please. God didn't create a murderer in Adam. It was as a result of knowledge of violence. You remember the guy got back home, I think his name is Lamech, and he said to his two wives, he said, today, I killed the guy with a wooden stick. Hello? Now, they are concerned now that Russia is playing a game on the sea. They are trying to cut or do something to the internet cable that was laid by this nation. Why do you think we have this Why do you think another man will enslave another man? It is that knowledge. That's the wages. That's the wages. Everything that God created was good. Life was supposed to be good. Enjoyable. Peaceful. We were created, listen to that verse. You may not really get some things there. The word holiness there is talking about integrity. It says, you have your fruit unto integrity. The word holiness means integral. And the result. But for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. The gift of God is eternal life. Look at the world we are living in today. Our former president, who was one-time president before Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, I think just last week or so, he was on one of these nice shows called Jimmy Kimmel, something like that, and he made a comment. He said he had never thought that America will want a jerk for a president. He said, but now I'm convinced America wanted one because we chose one the last time, he said. We are now living in an atmosphere. Brother Pierre, stand up. No, you are not sleeping, I know. Stand up. I didn't say you are sleeping. Brother Pierre, you're a white man. Aren't you? You're from Sicily, aren't you? Your name is Vinny, no? No? No. You see, it seems like a joke. But if you keep telling an ignorant person that this guy is white, they're going to believe he's white.
No, I'm not.
Uh-oh. Brother Vinny, sorry. No. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. We people believe lies. Lie is an evil knowledge. This is why God made the law that don't eat from that tree. Where are you getting your knowledge from? My daughter wanted to go for saxophone lesson with a fella at Rutgers last week. And I was feeling some kind. So I said to her, I can't take her. And the mother came to me that she can't go. She said, she's just big. And she'll just be going like that. Like an agric chicken. And the man, we don't know the man. And listen to me. You can't just send your daughter to somebody's house now. You can't. This girl, my only daughter, go and have overnight at Uncle Yinka's house. No, I will go with you. No. You don't understand what I'm saying. Most sexual abuse starts from family members to family members. Adele, the singer, she sold 7 million, one of her Grammy records. It was an older man that violated her and lied to her, and from that experience, she recorded that song that became, what do you call it? One of those, platinum or whatever like that. She made 7 million records, but people didn't know that she was telling a story of being abused by an adult. Go where? So some of you, you just let your daughter go anywhere. You don't even know where they're going. Where we are living under a cloud where you can't trust people. Because we have been exposed to a knowledge of good and evil. Write this down, please. The same way death was given birth to, death also needed to be killed. Why did death have to be killed? My sister there said that so that we can have eternal life. Not bad. That's true. That's true. Look at me, please, everybody. Again. Turn with me, please, to the book of Isaiah. I just want to read it again. Because of some of you that you really have to get this concept.
Wasn't the purpose of
Isaiah 14, please, and verse 24. I want to read it again. Where did I say you should turn to?
Isaiah 14:24.
Excuse me, please. Reverse it. Thank you.
24:15?
Isaiah 14:24. The Lord of hosts have sworn. Isaiah 14:24. The Lord of hosts have sworn. Listen to what he swore to. This is significant to me. Saying, surely as I have thought. Remember, you can't think without knowledge. You can't think without information. So God has an information in his mind. And that information, that thought in his mind, listen to me, please, look at me. whenever you speak what you are thinking, your intention, whenever you speak it out, it becomes a purpose. You can have a purpose now. As long as it is in your mind, it's a thought. But when you speak it to someone else that, I want to do this, I'm thinking about doing this, it becomes a purpose. And purpose is very significant. It's very, very important. Now, when you have a purpose that you want to accomplish, in management, we call it goal setting. You must give it a deadline. You must give it a date, a timing frame, a time span that you want to kind of accomplish to get it done. For example, okay, a couple got married, they want to have a baby. When they get pregnant, the baby, we know that the purpose of the baby must be 9 months, right? And maybe a few weeks here and there. If it's becoming crazy, it's something else. Then you'll have what is called an epidural. They'll do C-section, bring the baby out, because the water in the uterus and all that stuff will start drying up. All right, watch this, please. Look at the big part of it. It says, as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. That's what's going to go down. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. So shall it stand. Now, help me please. The purpose of God was for man. God created this earth. Let me give you this answer. Write this down, please. The purpose of today, Resurrection Sunday. There are several purposes, but this is one of the main purposes of today. Is the manifestation of the restoration of your dominion over the earth. This is not religious. This has nothing to do with religion. Forget about it. Let me tell you, any Christian today that claims the resurrection is for Christian is a fool. The resurrection is not for Christian. It's for only one race. God didn't die for Christians. There was no Christianity when God died. There was no Christianity when God created the earth. There was no Muslim. That's why I can talk. You see, this is why this book, yeah? In this my travel that I'm on, I'm going to a Muslim enclave. Even this morning, Muslims have wished me Happy Easter because I wished them Happy Easter. Because this book has nothing to do with any religion. This book, called the Bible, has nothing to do with any religion. Is that the one you are using for online? Which one? This book, called the Bible, has nothing to do with Christianity, has nothing to do with Islam, has nothing to do with Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism. This book is for all human beings. When God said to Adam, Adam had no religion. So when God said to Adam, don't eat from that tree, God is not talking to a Christian and he's not talking to a Muslim. That's why I can be friends with a Buddhist, I can be friends with a Muslim. When you talk to a Muslim or a Buddhist, and take religion out of it, man. Love them that love you. That has no, it's not a Christian virtue. It's a God virtue. Amen. Bless them that are wicked to you. Bless them that are persecuting you. That has nothing to do with Muslim. You see, listen, the religious zealots. That's why you have the fanatics in the Islamic faith. They will put a bomb on it. Man, listen to me, man. There's no virgin in heaven, no. Don't let those imams fool you. There's no virgin. You know how I know? You know how I know? You remember there was these 7 brothers that married one woman in the Bible. Yeah? The first husband died. Is the brother, the next brother married her, 7 of them married her. And then, so when they discovered Pharisees, they were testing Jesus and said, okay, in the resurrection, when we get there, whose wife will she be? And he said, no, they don't marry over there. So don't let, if you want to have 7 wives, marry 7 wives. Enjoy your 7 virgins here on earth. Don't strap any more bomb in Gaza to your body. Don't go and kill them in Israel. There is no virgin in heaven. They don't marry there. It's ignorance. They are lying to these people. And the Christian who's supposed to have some knowledge will say, I hate the Muslim. No, I love the Muslims. I love them. The Muslim the Christians have made this book to be, that's why we are fighting. Say, our book is Quran. You people, your book is Bible. Why should I come to your God? No. Love your enemies. That has no religion. To love people, is that a religious thing? To help people, that's no religion. To care about people, that's no religion. Mm-mm. Do you know what has caused most wars in creation, in history? It's religion. Do you know what causes most division in history? It's religion. Now tell me, is God the author of that?
No.
Sila, I rest my case. You don't need to bow to any statue. Say you are Hindu, you have 500 million gods. You don't need me. You just need one God. God. Ooh. Write this down, please. I just give us some information today. There's one thing that is common that all man will have part of, and that thing is called death. Everybody's going to die. I was telling Mimbola this morning, let me tell Sarah, start planning for your death. Start preparing for it. I know you're only 8 years old, but start preparing. You know why people are afraid of death? They don't prepare for it. So the day it comes, they are not sure whether they are going to heaven or not. If you prepare for your death, the day you die, people don't need to cry. They may have to miss you and all of that. But if they know, do you know Bible says that? Bible says to die in the Lord is blessed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Revelation 14:13. Yes or no?
Yes.
To die in the Lord is blessed. So then if you prepare to die for your death, make sure you prepare to die in the Lord. And how do you prepare to die in the Lord? As many as believe in him, to them gave he right to become God's children. And when you become God's children, listen to this, please. When you become a God's child, death does not have power over you. Oh, God.
Thank you, Lord.
That's why I said this is not something we can solve on one day. That's why you see many churches today. A lot of what we do in most of our churches, I'm tired of it. It's all a bunch of religious celebrations. This is one day in history, especially Good Friday. And I'm telling you now, next year, if you have a family member that 3 months to Good Friday, they are not yet believers, start praying and start finding a way to get them here on Good Friday next year. Because they are not prepared for death. And this is a price you must pay. Whether old or young. What are you talking? Oh man, I was looking at this beautiful black chick. I said black chick, black girl, young girl. She can't be more than like 9 or 11 at St. Jude's Hospital. In their advertisement for donation, $19 a month. If God blesses you, send them $19 a month. You only be sending maybe about $150 a year. Do you know they don't give bill to parents when in St. Jude's? St. Jude's, I'm giving you advertisement because I think what you are doing is good. I know some money will go into salary and wage and management, but it's all good. May you not have cancer. Amen. May your children never have cancer. Amen. May your children's children never have cancer. Amen. May your family never have cancer. Amen. Can you imagine a place? They said, without St. Jude's, what would we have done? And you can listen to me. Some of those kids do that because a lot of their cancer is that terrible one, the one in the bones, leukemia one, the bone one. A lot of them die. So if a young girl like that would die, listen to me, please. Then an old person too can die. A teenager can die. Hey, teenagers, are you listening to me this morning? Even if I don't make a call of salvation today, make sure that you settle the case of your eternal life. Amen. That you are sure that if death happened by chance, you are dying in the Lord. Amen. That's what the blessing is. Turn there, please. Revelation 14:13. Let me show you. Resurrection power. Resurrection power. Eh? Everybody's carrying resurrection power. A lot of people don't even know. Oh, thank you. I don't know, but there's somebody watching, and it may be this one may be for. I think this one is for somebody watching with us this morning. God says He has given you a word, and He said that word will be fulfilled in its season, that you should not shake and be disturbed. But that word that was given to you will be fulfilled in its season. I don't know the word, but I hear the Lord.